Welcome to another podcast presentation from the Zenith Corporation.
May I have your attention, please? Your podcast will begin in just a few moments. Upon arrival of your podcast, please enter and move across the aisle, filling every available seat. Remember, all listeners are required to wear their safety restraints while on board. Please keep your hands inside the podcast at all times and enjoy your ride.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Now Delete, the show where we review both new and older movies. This is Gino.
This is Robert.
America.
Ricardo.
And Gio.
And this is our little Oscar edition. This is a little one we're going to talk and argue about what deserves an Oscars.
We're going to argue about it?
I don't know, we'll see.
We're going to make our picks, basically. If you listen to this show, you'll be able to go to Vegas and put your money down.
And
lose
win
big. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you win big in some of these. I feel like some has an automatic win.
Yeah, we'll give our picks and we'll give our lock of the week.
You'll win enough to get something at the buffet, that's for sure.
Let's just get this out of the way. I mean, I think Academy Awards are bullshit. It's just a popularity contest. But it's fun to talk about who's going to win, who's not going to win, and why.
This is a fantasy football for film nerds.
Yeah. All right, so
yeah.
you guys, let's jump right into it. The first topic we're going to do is film editing, which is all near and dear to our hearts. So we should be very good at judging who's going to win this, because technically we're all editors. Or we could just be completely wrong. So in film editing, we have Ford versus Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, and Parasite.
Ooh.
We'll go around and each give your pick and kind of why. America, let's start with you. Who wins film editing?
Okay, so I think for me personally, it would be between Ford versus Ferrari and Parasite. But what I think it's going to go to is Ford versus Ferrari. I think if it deserves an Oscar for anything, it's for editing. I thought that was one thing that was done well in the movie. Because if you guys remember, I wasn't a fan. Yeah. But if I was going to give it an Oscar, I'd give it for editing.
All right. You think they're going to spread the wealth a little bit. Ricardo, what do you got your money on here?
Oh man,
It is a tough choice.
you know what? I don't give a shit if I get it wrong. Like, it is probably a popularity contest or
No, it is definitely.
money wise or some shit. But I think I'm gonna go with Parasite. Parasite was badass in editing. So
All right.
I'll go with that one.
Gio, what did you think was the best edited movie of the year? And what do you think is going to win?
In all fairness, look, I hadn't really seen these bouts, and surprised 1917 wasn't on that.
Well, there literally was no editing in that movie.
I mean, there was. The editing is so good.
That's how good that one was.
It was just literally in and out and dropping on the timeline.
That's why they didn't put it in there.
Yeah.
They thought there was no editing.
The only one I haven't seen on this category is Irishman, but yeah, I think I kind of agree with you guys. It's between Ford versus Ferrari and Parasite. Might give it a Ford versus Ferrari.
All right. Wow. Okay, Gino?
Looking at this list, I can say for sure I've seen all of them. I want Ford versus Ferrari to win it. I mean, I like Parasite, but Ford versus Ferrari to me was more interesting edits. But that being said, but that's what I want. What I think it's gonna win is The Irishman.
I don't think the editing was very impressive on that.
But
Yeah, but
I mean, it was good.
talking about the popularity
But
contest.
here's the thing.
Exactly.
Interesting that he brings that up. The Irishman was edited by Martin Scorsese's very famous. She's probably the most famous editor of all time, Thelma Schoonmaker, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's why The Irishman has a chance there.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be kind of a legacy award
I was
for
gonna
her.
say.
I think she's already won before, but you know she's getting old, so that might be like an award
Kind
to
of
like
give it to her.
celebrate her career.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
So my money would be on it would be between The Irishman and Parasite. My heart wants Parasite to win, and you know what? I'm gonna put money on it. Parasite's gonna win this because I think especially if you look at the montage, like in the middle when they're setting up the maid lady. You know?
Yeah.
That to me locks down best editing. Right there.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
good scene.
It's
like I was going with Ford versus Ferrari because like those
Ford
racing
versus- I don't-
scenes, like to me
they usually don't spread the wealth like that.
True.
Right? One movie will win and it'll just be that.
It'd be a
you know?
sweep, pretty
Yeah.
much.
That's why I don't think they're gonna, because I think Parasite's gonna get snubbed. So
I don't know.
I don't think they would give it this. You know, it's one of those that they would give to someone like The Irishman.
Yeah.
You know?
It might get one of the bigger ones, but not necessarily the smaller ones.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna lose money there. I think The Irishman's probably gonna take it.
Yeah.
That's why.
But
I was
I'm gonna still put my money down for Parasite here.
Oh,
I'm putting on Ford versus Ferrari still, but I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, I just feel like everything.
Yeah, because almost to me, those racing scenes were like the way they were cut. They kind of, even though you know the result, it still was kind of built in a way where you're like, oh my god.
Really quick, I think a snub in best editing. They could have thrown in Uncut Gems here, because that was really.
Oh, yeah, you're
yes,
right.
Yeah.
Shame that they didn't include that in here.
Or did it come out too late?
No,
No.
no, they just didn't.
It didn't. It just doesn't have money. That's what it is.
All right, let's move on. Now it's film editing. Next category is best cinematography. We have 1917, The Lighthouse, The Irishman, Joker, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I'm gonna go ahead and give my lock of the week here because absolutely nothing has a chance against 1917. That's what my money's on.
It should be a shoe-in. Like, it should win it.
I think it already won it. Yeah, Roger Deakins' name is already on.
Just
the
etch its name already on the Oscar for that.
Anybody else?
I agree. No, I 100% agree.
The only
1917 deserves it.
The only thing that I think might win, other than that one, would be Joker. That's it. Because
I think the Joker also
make a
has
big
kind
ass
of a
deal.
chance.
Really?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
cinematography?
I would give it cinematography above anything else.
Huh.
But again, I didn't like the movie.
Wow.
So, but wait, are you going with the Joker?
no,
Oh.
I'm not stupid. No.
He likes money. He likes money.
Okay, so what are you giving it to?
It's a 1917.
Wait. So does your heart really want the Joker to win?
No,
His
I want
What do
Once
you
Upon a
want?
Time in Hollywood.
Oh.
But you know it's not gonna win. You know what? And the only one that I didn't watch, and it looks pretty good, was The Lighthouse.
I
Yeah.
saw it, yeah.
And how does that one look?
It's very
black and white.
I mean, that doesn't mean that cinematography isn't there.
Yeah,
know.
I
Just joking.
I could see why it was nominated. It's very interesting, especially if you look at like behind the scenes stuff. It has no chance of winning.
Oh man.
But 1917, come on, you saw it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful. So many scenes.
Yeah, my vote is also with cinematography, and that's also where my heart is at. If it doesn't win this, I don't know. But I do feel bad because I didn't watch The Lighthouse, and it does look interesting. So, I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, my vote is with 1917.
Yeah. Fun little fact about The Lighthouse. I was reading that, they shot it on film. And the particular type of film stock they used, they had to use so much light to get exposure
Oh, yeah.
that at times, like when the actors were right next to each other, they couldn't see each other because the lights were
They're
shining
so
in their
white.
face. Yeah.
They're blowing out
Yeah, it
the
was
frame.
crazy.
Shit.
So an achievement, yes, but it's nice. It's an honor just to be nominated, right? 'Cause it's not
No.
even- So we got 1917 for that one.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Well,
Original
sure.
score. This is a tricky one. We
Yeah.
got 1917 again, Joker again, Little Women, Marriage Story, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Who wants to take?
I'm
first
taking
crack
this
at
one. I say Rise of Skywalker deserves it.
You think they're gonna give it to John Williams?
Of course,
No.
he's
Well,
amazing.
You were talking about a legacy award.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what
the
this
last
is.
one that he's
Yeah.
going
to
to
do a Star
score
Wars related.
for Star Wars, so it might be a legacy.
And that's
kind
why
of-
I'm picking.
And I
that
think he's
award.
been nominated like 8,000 times,
How many
and he's
times has
won
he
like twice or something.
Aw.
So
Really?
it's like-
That seems very low for the
yeah,
amount of
he hasn't
movies.
actually won. I know he won for Jaws.
It was like all the Spielberg movies usually end up being
Like, he said,
nominated.
like if he scores a movie, he gets nominated. But
Did he
Never
win for
wins.
Jurassic Park?
I mean, to be honest, like I don't remember the Rise of Skywalker score.
Me
It
neither.
wasn't very memorable.
You know who's
Aside
gonna
from the
win.
themes that we already knew.
I think
It's
I
like,
know.
He's getting nominated for copying and pasting the shit he already did. You know?
But in all fairness, do you remember any of the other scores?
Yes.
I
yeah,
do.
I,
Yes.
Okay.
I listened to
Freaking nerd.
1917 like in my car.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Joker, I remember that. Little
Joker,
Women
I
had a
don't remember.
nice
The only
score.
thing I remember from Joker is the fucking Frank Sinatra song. So that's
No.
that's not
Oh,
score.
the song, the when he's
Yeah,
on the stairway.
That's why. That's not score. So
Joker
I would
should
take
win
that out of there.
for best Spotify playlist.
No, but the song, if you guys remember the scene when he's like dancing in the little restroom, that's a pretty good fucking little like little original song.
My money is on Joker though. I think that one's gonna
Okay.
win. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure 1917 probably deserves it. But because the Joker's the scenes, they are from like fucking Spotify playlists.
Yeah.
So it's not even real scores, but nah, I think Joker's gonna take it.
You going with Joker?
Yeah.
Is that our first official vote? Did anyone else?
I haven't voted.
This one, I don't remember. The ones that I do remember is 1917 and Little Women. And which one do I want to go with? Is it
All right,
also
I'm
Little
gonna
Women?
pick in. I'm gonna say Little Women just so they could get at least one award.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Little Women too.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Gio, did you pick?
To me, it was that one and 17. So.
What the?
Little Women.
Just pick Star Wars, bro. I already know
Yeah,
you're
like
gonna
Yeah.
I might go with just the legacy.
And shit, you might
award
be
there.
right. Fuck.
But like in all fairness, like my heart, I want John Williams to get his. But I think with my mind, like 1917, like you said, will probably should win it. I don't think Little Women's gonna win it. I think 1917 is gonna end up winning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
what are you
agree.
putting your money on?
I'm putting it on Star Wars.
Okay.
That's what I said. I'm going with my heart on this one, even though my brain's all like, probably 1917 is gonna get this.
Yeah.
Because out of all these, I think a lot of people are gonna connect maybe more with 1917.
Probably, you're probably right. Gio,
Yeah.
did you pick?
Yeah, I said Star Wars.
Okay.
That was the first one that said Star Wars.
All right.
Dick.
So got it.
So we got kind of a little bit all over the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one's literally just throwing a dart toward a board and see what hit.
Yeah.
Mine's for
I
Legacy.
think that one is up in the air.
All right.
But yeah, probably Star Wars.
At this point, I think
Nah.
we picked all
You
of
don't think
them.
so?
It's
Yeah, I
sad.
think-
No one thought Marriage
Nobody
Story.
feels
that. Marriage Story.
Oh yeah, no
I
one thought of a
don't really
marriage
remember
story.
What was this?
I watched it
one?
last night, and I
I
can't
did
really
think
tell
the score
you.
was nice on that one.
I
Yeah.
don't remember it.
Let's move on. International feature film. I think this one.
Oh,
I mean,
this
I've
one.
only seen one of the movies on here, but we got
Yeah.
Corpus Christi, Honeyland, Les Miserables,
Again?
Pain and Glory, and Parasite. I think America and Ricardo, you've seen the most out of this category, so we'll let
And
you
it's
take
only
this
two.
one.
Dude.
How sad.
It's no question.
Yeah.
Pain and Glory?
Imagine.
That was a really good movie. You guys should check it out. Yeah, this one's gonna go to Parasite.
It
for
has
sure.
to. Yeah.
Like if
It's like
Jesus,
that year where Roma was nominated.
Last year?
It was last year?
Yeah.
Shit, I was like, dude, come on. That's not
Yeah,
even
this
fair.
might repeat the same situation where for sure it's going to get Best International Feature
Yeah.
Film.
yeah,
So
If
that's the
nothing
law.
else, yeah.
That's the shoe-in of the week.
For sure.
I take
Yeah, everyone's in
Yeah.
for that one.
That should be the
I'm
easy
going with
money.
Parasite
Yeah.
regardless. So
Easy money there.
Mhm.
All right, now we get into some interesting categories. Best Adapted Screenplay. We got The
Ooh.
Irishman, again. Joker, again. Jojo Rabbit, again. Little Women, and The Two Popes. I don't know
the
which
two
one that
poops.
is. Yeah.
Did you guys watch all of these?
Not
Nope.
two popes.
Not
Not
the
the
Popes.
Popes?
Not two popes.
Yeah, I
Or
don't think
The
anybody's
Irishman.
seen Two Popes.
I
Oh, I
seen the
watched
two
it.
popes.
You did?
Yeah.
You guys
I
should
don't
check
even
it
think
out.
the people that
All right,
nominated.
mini review. Mini review. How
Mini
was the Two
review?
Popes?
Is it
What-
good?
It is good.
It's so good. You
That
guys.
is so crazy.
It's
Yeah.
so worth your
Two
time.
Popes
It's like
up?
2 hours.
And
Two
look,
popes up.
weird shit. It's actually funny. I didn't think it would
It
be
was
funny.
yeah.
What
It
is
like
it
made
about?
you feel.
Two
So
popes, it says
so
right
one
there.
pope. Okay, it's. I don't know what year it is. Two like it's when they choose a new pope, right? And there's two guys kind of at the top, right? And so one of them gets chosen, but nobody ends up liking this pope. They call him a Nazi and whatever.
Remember
for
that
who knows
guy?
why. And
That
then
guy?
he ends up resigning, and then the other one, takes over. But it's kind of about their friendship. So it's a little bit endearing, and then it makes me mad that I kind of cared.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck both of these people.
So they're not running around like molesting children?
Dude, that is the thing. That's
They
why
do?
I'm mad. No,
Yes.
because it,
Nah.
it sort of centers around the whole the sexual assault scandal in the Catholic Church, but it doesn't.
They just brush it off, huh?
Kind of, yeah.
So
And
like
they,
the real
they
church.
do it in a kind of artistic way, and you're like, oh shit, like he's really going through it because it, whatever. But like, fuck you, people.
And this
Like
is on
it
Netflix,
pisses me
right?
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's so good. You guys need to watch it,
Alright, I'll
especially
give
if
it
you're
a
a
shot.
Catholic.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm not a Catholic, but this is a tough one.
I think
But
I know.
I think this might be Jojo Rabbit's only award of the night. So I'm gonna put my money on that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see Jojo Rabbit taking anything, honestly.
think-
but I wish
me
it
neither.
would.
I think it's gonna be Little Women.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it would be between.
Or The Irishman.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
want to
say.
see the Pope, but
Yeah,
nobody
right,
watched
it's like-
this.
Yeah.
So to me, it's between The Irishman and Little Women, and I don't think they're gonna give The Irishman anything else. So I'm gonna go with The Irishman for adapted.
What do you mean they're
screenplay.
gonna give it? Not gonna give the Irishman anything else?
I think this is what it's gonna win. I don't know.
Do you think this is gonna be its only award of the night?
Because the whole streaming thing that's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on, where like Hollywood doesn't like
Yeah.
streaming, So,
No, I think this is the only thing that Little Women's gonna get.
oh yeah, for sure. If
So,
yeah,
yeah.
but
This-
I don't think they're gonna give it to
like
Little
these
Women.
categories are like the award where like, okay, this is the one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get
Yeah.
any of the other ones. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's tough.
So
These
Little
are also
Women,
the bracket breakers right here.
Yeah.
The little ones.
Geo.
Yeah, this one's tough. I kind of agree with the Jojo Rabbit. It could be the only one that gets. But even then, I don't think it's enough. Like, I love the movie. But I think it's going to be Little Women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gino,
I kind of hope it's Little
where's
Women.
your money
It's
at?
going to be like the only
I
one.
would give it to
heart-
Little Women though.
My heart wants Jojo Rabbit because that was a
Same.
very fun, interesting movie. But I'm gonna go for Little Women on this one.
Yeah.
Little Women, I think it's gonna win that one, and I wouldn't get mad if it did
Yeah,
because
it was a
it's
good
Well, that's
movie.
the one.
a
Yeah.
movie.
That's
yeah.
the one I want
Yeah.
to win too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So you're betting with your heart on that
Yeah,
one?
that one.
Oh,
Yeah, that my heart vote would be that one.
Heart of the
but,
Cards. Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry, it's a movie.
Nerd.
So we're moving on. Original screenplay now. We got Knives Out, 1917 again, Marriage Story
fuck.
again, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite here. Now I think this one you have 3 movies with a real chance of winning, and I think it's 1917,
Uh-huh.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because of You Know Who, and Parasite.
Yeah.
What about
Those-
Knives Out?
That's
I-
not gonna win.
No, it's
Come
not
on.
gonna win.
I'm really surprised that Knives Out was nominated. Like, it was a
Yeah.
great movie, but I didn't see that one coming.
For Knives Out, the nomination is a win. It's like, oh yeah, we acknowledge
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
a great screenplay. You ain't gonna win, but,
But congrats
we
on the
acknowledge it,
nomination.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're for
Yeah.
sure getting another movie deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. Pat on the back.
Like,
Yeah.
you bounce back from Star Wars. There you
yeah.
go.
So like this one is tough. I think.
I actually you know, it's crazy because I actually think I'm like hesitant because of Parasite. Like
Yeah.
it really like I think Parasite is so good, but I'm like Once Upon a Time's gonna win, dude.
I think you wanted to win.
Yes and then yes,
Yes.
like both.
No, I kind of see what you're saying because I think if Parasite hadn't been on this list, Quentin's got it locked.
For
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
But because Parasite is in here,
Yeah,
that's some
dude.
stiff competition here.
For
and
sure,
the sad
dude.
thing is that even though we know Parasite could like just cut anyone,
Yeah.
we don't know that it's gonna win
That's
because
true.
it's so
Yeah.
fucking
Too much
it's
of my
gonna
heart
get
is in this,
international, dude.
yeah.
It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
Like,
I know because if it did have like an American who did this movie, he would probably be on.
Oh yeah.
for
yeah,
sure.
that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Sweep
that's,
the awards.
sad
Dark
shit.
Horse, I think. Dark Horse, I think in this category is Marriage Story.
yeah.
I think this is the one where it could sneak in. You know.
Yeah.
Shit,
sure.
you know, it is really good though.
People will look at that movie and just see the screenplay. And say,
Yeah.
this,
For sure.
Did
Yeah.
you get? Everyone watched it, right?
Oh, yeah, I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
thought
scenes
that-
that were just like monologues.
Yeah.
and it was
The
fucking
Yeah,
entire,
badass,
the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right?
This is hard.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But no,
I-
dude, Once Upon a Time's gonna win.
You're locked at once upon
For
a time,
sure.
Yeah.
So we're skipping you already.
No, but I kind of agree on him. Like, I think people, like, almost. I don't want to
Again,
agree.
the legacy thing, the
Well,
Tarantino.
Oh, for sure.
No,
yeah.
but that's all.
Yeah.
Like Tarantino always kind of gets
Yeah,
that award,
that's
even though like
why.
the movie wasn't maybe that all that, but whatever. But like he always ends up somehow.
Well, yeah.
I
well,
mean,
he
no,
has,
what-
that award.
well, he has 2. He has one for Pulp Fiction. He has
Yeah.
one for Django Unchained.
Yes.
So Django Unchained is a
Glorious
little
Bastards.
bit
Oh,
more
he
recent.
didn't get anything for Inglourious Bastards?
No, he
Oh, I
didn't
could have
win
sworn he
that.
did.
You
Damn.
stupid ass movie one. I remember too. I was like, damn, how the
Okay,
fuck that
I thought
happened?
It was for that one. I didn't know it was for
No, no,
Django.
no, he
I
won
would
for
give it to
Django.
Inglourious.
That's
Jesus
what I was.
Christ.
Yeah,
That's,
more
that's what I'm
was
saying
Django.
is that you can't
Yeah.
predict how these things are gonna go. You know, once upon a time, the thing it has going for it is that it's about Hollywood.
And
So
it's-
all of
yeah.
these fuckers. are
No,
gonna
the thing
vote,
that
like,
has
for
going
their
for it,
movie.
it's Tarantino.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
okay.
Right?
It's a package deal.
Yeah. God, I'm gonna lose money on this.
I love Once Upon a Time though.
Because
This is
in,
a
all-
career
like,
right here.
in all
Yeah.
fairness, 1970 good movie. Like
It's-
screenplay,
it's
it
gonna-
wasn't that much.
Yeah, it's like,
Like
the
it was
screenplay-
a basic. It's a very basic story.
The screenplay, literally, if you read it, I read it online. It says the
20
guys
pages?
go. No, it says the guys go over here. Fade to black.
Point A, point B,
Really?
fade credits.
Yeah, literally, it's just point A, point B, and then it has like all the lighting and like the markups for
Yeah,
the
it's
camera
more
and for
technical
lighting
stage
and
direction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
it'll.
all the script is.
And then playing Crash, kadoosh, like all the sound
Yeah.
effect sounds.
Rat.
Oh man.
You know what?
I'm gonna lose my money. I don't care. I'm gonna go with Parasite. It was a more complex story.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna lose my money. I don't care. I'm gonna dark horse this fucker. Marriage Story.
Oh, out of nowhere.
I like
Yeah.
your heart.
I did like that one too. So
Nah, I'm not like you guys. I'm going for Knives Out. I'm going for
Darker
You just-
horse.
I'm
You
going
want
to
to just
you don't
hand
like
over your
money.
wallet.
I don't like money after this one. All right.
Don't need money at this
that
point.
one was cute.
You're not even placing a bet. You're
No,
just burning
you know
it before
why?
you get there to place the bet.
You want to know why? Is because I gave this director so much crap for Last Jedi that I actually enjoyed this one. So that's why I'm like, you know what? He made me flip my switch on liking him, so I'm going for it.
Oh, and
That's
then
why
supposedly
Robert took the
Jamie Lee
nomination.
Curtis started writing her own script because she liked the script so much. She was like, I'm gonna write my own
She got
script. now."
inspired?
She got inspired, yeah. So
Inspirational, y'all.
yeah.
Alright, so we America?
My heart is everywhere else. But I think what's gonna win is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
that's-
everybody
that's
has a
my
good
vote.
shot here.
Dude, Once Upon a Time was
I-
the
Let's
best
set
I-
one.
Knives Out.
I think they all have a good shot, except for Knives Out, the little cute one. I think they all kind of hold their own. But which one really has the weight
Dude.
on it from the industry?
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time.
Tarantino's gonna have 3.
Yeah.
They should call it the Tarantino
That's the
Award.
only reason I'm voting for it, because I know that how much power he holds, how
There's
much
more than
weight,
Woody
and
Allen.
how much just actors like seeing themselves and their industry just like portrayed so beautifully and
Yeah.
nostalgically.
I already submitted my ticket, so that ship has sailed. So we'll move on. But you guys are probably right. Now we get into the acting categories. Actor in a supporting role. We have Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Al Pacino for The Irishman. Joe Pesci for The Irishman.
Damn,
Anthony
look at that.
Hopkins from The Two Popes. I assume he's one of the popes. And Tom Hanks for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. The only nomination for that
Crazy.
movie. Yeah.
And even then, I don't think it's
And
gonna
much
be
like Knives
Yeah.
Out, that's hard.
cute.
All right, so I think what you could do here is that you could cancel Al Pacino and Joe Pesci out because they're in the same movie. That
They
usually
were so
happens.
good though.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
that's my pick.
What?
Al Pacino is gonna take it.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No. Here's my other lock of the week. Brad Pitt has got this in the bag. I don't know what you're saying. You just lost money. Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
And I'll agree with Robert on that one.
Yeah.
He even though Leo was kind of the main character in that
Yeah,
movie,
he stole the movie.
Yeah, Brad
Yeah.
Pitt was the movie.
Dude, Al Pacino stole the whole
Yeah,
movie.
here's the thing.
I didn't see
Here's
that
what
one,
you're
so it doesn't
missing.
count.
Oh.
Here's what you're missing. Al Pacino already has one.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt doesn't have one. So
Yeah.
we're talking about legacy stuff right
But
here,
he's
right?
like 80.
This is an acknowledgement for, but he already has one.
Yeah, so
This
it's
is
like
an
his
acknouledgement
could've been
for
in a
comeback.
better
Brad
movie.
Pitt. And here's the thing. Brad Pitt has already swept all the previous awards. He has the Golden Globe. He has the SAG Award.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get this one. You
Shit.
just lost money, bro.
I'm still going for Al Pacino heart and performance.
All right.
I think Brad Pitt would get it, but my
But-
little heart wants Anthony Hopkins to win
Ooh.
for the Two Popes.
Once
It
again,
was
you're the
such
only
a-
one that can see it.
I know, because literally
He saw
nobody
the Two
else.
Popes.
Yeah, nobody. Even the people voting didn't watch this movie. So
Not even
I don't
Anthony
know. I'm
Hopkins.
stuck between Brad Pitt or
Well, you
because he is
yeah.
gonna win, right?
Yeah.
He has to.
Gino, do you want to jump in?
Well,
while
No,
she
I'm
struggles?
gonna go with
Oh,
my heart and
oh.
say Anthony Hopkins.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So more or less the
My
dark,
cute vote.
the dark horse
That's
of
the
that
dark
group.
horse, yeah.
Yeah.
Gino.
I'm surprised nobody picked Tom Hanks. That's sad. And y'all
Well, I
like,
mean-
you guys all love that movie. Remember
Yeah.
that
Just
episode?
'cause
we
you
Yeah,
did?
it was
love-
good.
Okay, look at everyone
you're-
else.
we're talking about
Look
that
at
Yeah,
movie.
we're
who's
talking about like
nominated. Come
what
on.
has a chance to win. You know?
You can have a favorite child.
I'm just,
Okay.
I'm
Like,
just,
you could have a favorite.
I'm
co-host
just
in the
saying. I remember I
podcast.
got crapped on because I didn't like the movie. Wow. Fuck, man. I think I had to say Brad Pitt too, man, because it's an automatic. It's
a
like,
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because I would want at least
Hey,
Joe
that's gonna
Pesci.
be exciting though, right?
Yeah,
Him
I
winning,
would want
Brad
that.
Pitt.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice to see him win. Yeah.
I would want Joe Pesci because he hasn't acted in how long before The
Yeah, he
Irishman?
was retired. Yeah.
Yeah, so like he came back to do this movie. Like to me, I would want him to win it because he did a great job in that.
Okay, then congrats, you got nominated.
That's good. Hey, I'm pretty sure he's not even gonna show up.
But he
You
already
didn't
has
even
one
like
too.
that
Just
shit.
keep that in mind.
Oh
For
yeah.
Home Alone?
That's his
he
best
won
work
for-
It
in
was
my
for
book.
Lost in New York.
He won for Goodfellas.
Oh, there you go. Well, yeah, I'm going for
Close
Brad
enough.
Pitt.
He
Money
won't
on
show
Brad
up.
Pitt on this
Money
one.
on Brad
He doesn't
Pitt.
like that shit.
Yeah.
Huh? Like he doesn't like awards or something?
Yeah, I think he has a record for shortest speech. He just
Yeah.
went like thanks.
Thanks. Yeah.
Not even thank you, just thanks.
Yeah.
The
or
director.
thank you, whatever.
All dry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all you need.
Yeah. They didn't play him off.
So funny.
Alright, so we're locked. I think Brad Pitt is a good money pick there. So now we're moving on to actress in a supporting role. We have Kathy Bates in the movie that nobody saw, Laura Dern, Dinosaur Lady from Marriage Story, Scarlett Johansson for Jojo Rabbit, and I hate this name, but
Florence
Pugh, Little Women,
Pupe.
and Margot Robbie in Bombshell.
Did anybody watch
That-
Bombshell?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen
I did,
Bombshell.
yeah.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
I don't know why she's nominated.
Money.
I don't. Well, yeah, for
She's
sure.
popular. I think the movie's pretty good. You know,
It wasn't,
But how was she in the movie,
wasn't
though?
that good.
she was fine. She was good.
Shoot.
I don't know if fucking best.
No,
Best
for
5 of the
sure
year.
Not. Yeah, she's not gonna get it.
He
I don't think
shouldn't.
so.
That
Alright,
was-
I have a heart pick in this one, but I like the movie. I think she was fine in it, but I loved her in Midsummer, and I wish that we could kind of award her for that work.
By giving her to
Florence Pugh would be my heart pick, but the shoe-in of the week here is Laura Dern. She has this locked. Marriage Story.
Yeah. I have to agree with you. I would also go with Laura Dern. That's my pick. But I didn't watch Richard Jewell. So and Kathy Bates
Nobody
is
did.
so good.
Nobody's judging you for
So
that.
that's why. So that's why she's not gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think,
Laura
dude, Laura
Dern, no.
Dern fucking surprised
Yeah.
me. Like that was.
No, and then plus that's the one Heart too. Like I want her to win.
Oh, you
too.
do?
Yeah, she's so good in that
Yeah.
movie.
And I don't think Florence is gonna get it because she's so young.
Yeah.
I think they're just kind of like sweeping her under the rug. Like you'll get other
You'll
ones. Like
get
you're
more,
for
yeah.
sure gonna be nominated every year. You.
She's been
Do
nominated
something.
for Paige. Huh.
Ew, no. Fighting with my family. You guys.
Oh
know
yeah,
that?
I did watch that. Actually, I did watch that last
in
week.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she-
she's the main girl.
wrestler.
She's the character.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I did not know that. Wow, she's a chameleon.
Yeah.
she,
Yeah, dude.
she becomes that character.
Yeah.
now.
Like for this one, I like Scarlett's performance in Jojo
Yeah,
Rabbit.
it's not gonna win.
I know it's not gonna win. But yeah,
I
Laura
like
Dern,
her too,
like,
though.
You liked her at first, and then you hated her when she went into like full on lawyer mode.
No, I loved her.
And that,
throughout,
no.
yeah.
But I mean, like as a like,
She
like
was so convincing.
The character.
yeah, it's like oh, she took the like she took the claws out and started freaking going up against the other.
Stole
dude.
the whole movie, dude. She stole
So-
the show. Well, kind of.
So I think I'm gonna go with you guys and go with Laura Dern on that one.
Dinosaur lady.
Yeah.
Laura Dinosaur. She's gonna.
Well, she also won I think the Golden Globe already. For,
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
so,
she's
yeah.
lucky because
Oh,
she's
okay.
she
So,
swept all
yeah.
the awards already.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
gonna,
Jojo Rabbit.
I really wanted Scarlett to win too. Because she was very entertaining in Jojo Rabbit. Like she had a really good comedic chops, and it was a good pace.
She was a very sweet character in that one, but
Yes.
Laura Dern was.
but my money's on Laura Dern as well because I liked like what you guys are saying. She's like like how you liked her at first, but then when she comes full lawyer mode, you're like fuck you, and it's cool. But like but if you watch it closely, she's kind of like playing two characters.
Oh, yeah.
and I love that. Like when like oh full court mode, like oh but you wanted this, your girlfriend didn't want this, and then like oh we're gonna take a break. Okay, so I loved your movie.
Yeah.
I loved your thing. I'm just like. Bitch, who the fuck are you? But yeah, Laura, Dinosaur Lady deserves it, even though she has an ugly cry face.
Oh, she still has the same face. Yeah.
Yeah, she did it in Little Women. Like,
Oh, yeah,
the,
she did,
The
yeah.
cry face returned. I was like, when we were watching, I was like, it's the cry face.
Her and Scarlett Johansson were in too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now actor in the leading role. We have Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, Leo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Anthony Flaggs for Pain and Glory, Adam Driver for Marriage Story, and Jonathan Pryce as the other Pope, I guess.
Pope number 2.
All right, this I feel like this category everybody has Joaquin locked in, but I'm gonna go with my heart, and I think what's gonna be the surprise pick, Adam Driver for Marriage Story. It's such an acting movie, and I think yes, Adam Driver's young, but he's been doing so much good work lately that everybody's like, yes, let's give him an award. He deserves
Yeah.
something.
But I don't think this one's it. I think this one's the gateway to
You
that
might be
award.
right. Yes,
I think this is
but-
the ones they're like, people saw him. They're
This
like,
is where they take them seriously.
yeah.
This is
So
his
I don't
real,
think
like,
it's gonna be-
seal on his resume.
And he carried the Star Wars franchise like on his back.
Yeah.
But like, I think this is the one that's gonna lead to that. But I don't think it's gonna be this one.
So because I really don't want Joaquin to win.
He's going to get it.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know he's going to get
Yeah,
like
no.
Look at the
for sure.
ratings on this. This is weird. Do you like
yeah, but
the
the
ratings on
the left one is
ratings
the
are trash, but
Yeah.
the left one's the critic
Critics
one,
and
Yeah.
the
and
right
then the right
one's
one's the audience one.
yeah.
So the critics didn't really think Joaquin was all that.
But he
or the
swept
movie,
everything
sorry.
so far.
The movie was
no
all
one's
that.
gonna give Antonio Banderas anything. And look,
Nope.
they loved him. Oh, he was. You guys, you need to watch that movie. It was so good.
I want to
It's
watch
about
it.
this old writer,
I want
and he
to
kind
watch
of
it.
like
But
goes
I don't
downhill
wanna
and then
watch
comes
it.
back. Watch it, dude. It's not even that long.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a whole thing, you know.
Nah, dude, you gotta watch
No,
it.
but in my
Like,
heart,
yeah,
I want Leonardo to win. But he's not gonna win.
I think
He's not.
He,
Like,
I
those
think
are the
they're
top
a
two. That was my
contender.
favorite
I think
part
Joaquin
of the
and
whole
Leonardo
fucking movie.
DiCaprio are like going head to head.
Dude, he
this one.
stole. Come on, he made that movie.
no. Brad
Maybe
Pitt.
here's what might happen.
He did.
Here's what might happen. Joaquin and Leonardo are gonna split the vote. It's gonna leave one of these other three to come up. My money's still on Adam Driver. I'm gonna lock that in.
Oh, he's actually locking
I'm
it
gonna
in.
lose money, yeah, but fuck it. I'll lose money because I don't want Joaquin to win.
But I put him winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lock that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put Joaquin to just so we can see
Joaquin.
his crazy speech.
You know they're gonna cut off.
They're gonna have to like bleep him a couple of times.
You
I
think
think
he's gonna thank his cult?
Probably.
You know what'd be
Isn't he from a
crazy?
cult?
You know what'd be crazy if he's
He
up
was
there
born in a cult. I
and
think.
he tells the audience like, you know what, you'll get what you fucking deserve, and pulls out a machine gun.
Oh,
and shoots
God.
them.
Jesus Christ, Robert! I'm scared.
No,
He's a little too deep
Bad
into that
Robert.
role.
He would.
he
though.
didn't go full method actor.
Oh
But,
god, it's scary.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
going,
your pick?
Mine. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a good list. It's a really good list.
There's
I
only
mean,
two.
No, but
At most
because I
three.
really agree with Robert. I really want Adam Driver to win Best Actor
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
his performance is good. It's so good, especially the popular one, the fight scene and the.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I felt that really hard.
Yeah.
Like
It's
when
like he punched you, like you were the wall.
Yes.
He punched
Yeah.
you.
he
Right
punched
in
my
your
You have a
hole.
The
hole
wall
in
was
you
my
now?
heart.
Yeah. He's like, I want you to die. I'm like, ah. But it's my money's gonna go on Joaquin Phoenix as well, man. But even though I want Adam Driver.
Yeah, you're probably
I-
right.
Think
Leonardo.
I'm gonna lock into Adam Driver.
Oh.
Although I think Joaquin, if it's gonna win anything, he's gonna win.
It's
that
amazing
for
no one,
Joker,
like-
But I'm gonna go with Adam Driver.
Like everyone's kind of really skipping Leo.
Yeah,
Even though like I
I
skipped Leo, but like
I mean, that's his role in Hollywood. He just gets skipped over, and he already.
We already
he
got
already has
one, yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna give him two.
Look, he's not getting beat up by a bear in this one. He fucking
he had a
blowed-
flamethrower though.
he flamethrowers somebody. But like, this movie does not take out the how can I say it? His character in this movie wasn't like different, or should I say more interesting than the other ones in the
Right.
category.
It didn't push him as far as the other
Yeah,
movies did.
Exactly.
Like we kind of said, Brad Pitt kind of overshadowed him in his own movie.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I think, dude, he did.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
he
bro.
did.
What is wrong with you guys?
98% of that movie is following Brad Pitt.
You want to know?
Leonardo
I
Only-
stole
do
the
enjoy-
show.
Like I love Leo, he's my dude, but
Agree.
Brad Pitt really stole that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Leonardo's hilarious in the
No,
whole
he is,
movie.
he is.
I'm not saying
That
he's
was
not.
My favorite,
But Brad
like,
Pitt is hilarious, sir.
Yeah.
Not even. Not even close.
And he was more
He's
interesting
just
with his
cool.
shirt off in that roof
Yeah.
scene. So,
When
excuse
he
me.
parkours up to the roof, remember?
Oh yeah.
And then- and he-
like
and he-
a cat.
Is that what he said?
Fights
And he-
Bruce Lee.
And he
That's what
insults
locked it
Bruce
in.
And
Lee.
then Leo, like with his fucking acting, and he stutters and what?
I mean,
That's it, yeah.
that's
That was-
great,
he's not gonna
but
win.
it's not
I know,
Oscar worthy.
but I'm saying like he's better than Brad Pitt in that movie.
No.
He
Hot
is.
take.
Mm-hmm.
Money's you're gonna lose money on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Who lose money on all this? What are you talking about?
Actress in a leading role. Cynthia. Anybody want to take that last? Erivo?
Revo.
For Harriet, playing a slave, because that's the only way a person of color will get nominated. Scarlett Johansson in Marriage Story. What's her name?
Saoirse Ronan.
For Little Women.
Saoirse Ronan.
The blonde girl. Charlize Theron in Bombshell. And Renee Zellweger in Judy.
I don't know why they threw that one in. I honestly.
Because it
Really?
might
It's a
win.
legacy.
Because it might win.
No, because it's gonna win.
Yeah.
She has this
if
lock.
that wins, that's it. I'm quitting.
No, I mean, I
No,
they're
just kidding. I'm not quitting.
Oh,
all the
You're all disappointed, you know.
All the nominees would be very deserving
But
here.
Except,
But
no,
Renee's
Charlize Theron
gonna
was pretty
win.
good.
She has it locked.
Yeah, I think I'm agree
Renee's
with
all
Robert.
right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
swept all the awards,
Yeah.
just like Joaquin. Yeah. That's my lock of the week.
I'm jumping in on that.
That's my like
one as
8th lock
well.
of the week.
Many a locks.
Yeah.
You know what? Put me in on that, dude. I'm
Yeah.
with Judy on that
Yeah,
one.
we'll
Yeah.
throw all our money in.
Yeah, let's do it. It's because like
I
But whose heart?
would.
Heart for
For
me.
me?
In all fairness, I think
So-
it's Renee.
I'm going
Sorry.
with Little Women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Swarzy.
Little Women. Yeah.
I'm going.
that's
my-
My vote is Little Women.
Yeah.
Like probably won't get it because of Judy.
And she's so young
And
too.
yeah, but it was so good. She does have a chance.
No, yeah, my heart's totally with her.
I
She
agree.
made me
But-
cry. But yeah, she has no chance.
agreed. We all think the same. Our
Did
heart
you guys
goes
all with
to
Judy?
Little Women.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, Judy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Judy.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
lose my money on this.
Wow,
One. Okay.
that's the first one that we all. Oh wait,
No.
did you vote for?
No, I went with Little Women.
Wow.
I want her to win. I think she has a real chance of winning there.
I
Like
think
if
so
they're
too.
actually voting, you know, like if they actually watch the movies,
But they don't.
I think it would go. But I'm just saying if, you know.
They just
like,
get the little gift basket
I
with
know
for
which
your
one's bigger,
consideration.
which one
Yeah.
had
probably
the,
get a
which one
Teen Choice
considered
Award.
their Aww.
No teens are watching Little Women. She's not
about
gonna
Little
get,
Women.
She's
They're
not
like,
gonna get a
"It's about me."
Nickelodeon award.
Well, compared to the other movies, that's the only one the teens would watch. Little
Did
Women.
you guys watch Harriet?
No.
No.
I heard it's not
Don't.
great.
Dude,
You
wow,
guys,
it's like a TV
That
movie.
one,
It's so
it's
sad.
like a PBS movie. I know you watch PBS.
No.
It's like a, what are they called? Masterpiece Classics or what?
Yeah, the masterpiece.
Yeah.
Dude,
So you know how
why?
those are
But
really
those are
cheesy
good.
And they have like a, I know, but you know how they have like this filter on them and there's like sun coming through and
Yeah, I was
everything's
like-
dreamy. That's what it's like.
And then like the movie starts skipping. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like what?
Why
Why
you
did you
watching
guys?
the scratch DVD?
Yeah, I was like, why did they make it so bad? That's not fair,
Oh
dude.
man.
I mean, but by the end of like the second half of the movie, I kind of liked.
That's
But
it, huh?
yeah,
Did she actually kill people?
No.
does she kill people? I mean,
Alright.
she led an army. So.
Oh.
All right, so we could lock that category down. So for America,
Yeah.
let's move on now. Big one here, directing. We got Bong Joon-ho for Parasite, Sam Mendes for 1917, Todd Phillips for Joker, Martin Scorsese for The Irishman, and Quentin Tarantino for the Fight movie.
1917. That's my pick.
Is that your heart or is that your?
I have a feeling.
I
that's
mean,
for
I want
horror.
Parasite, but you know, 1917.
I picked 1917, and it's my
Yeah.
heart too.
Because I want Parasite to win Best Picture, so I'm going to put my money on 1917.
Okay, here's where it's gonna get interesting
But it's
because
such a awesome
no, I know,
movie.
but
Damn.
like
The names are gonna come into
I
play.
think it's between 19 like the whole night is between 1917 and Parasite.
Yeah.
Now these top two awards
Famous
are
last
gonna be one or the other, right?
Yeah.
So the question is the Academy gonna man up and fucking give Best Picture to Parasite,
Yeah.
or is it gonna give it Best Directing? It's like here's your award,
Your
right?
consolation prize.
So that's the big question of the night, you know.
Yeah.
I think my money, if I'm putting money down, I'm going with Sam Mendes for 1917.
And heart
That's
is
three of us
Parasite.
there?
Yeah, exactly.
Three of us in 1917.
I'm with Robert. Same thing. My heart's Parasite, but 1917 for sure. My money on that one. Because I mean, fucking World War movies.
Dude, but my heart is on 1917. I
But
think it was really
agree,
difficult
but I
to
feel
do.
like World War movies get automatic wins.
No,
Anything-
but that's why we're saying that we think it's gonna win directing instead of
Not Best
picture.
Picture.
Because
you want
So
to
what
because
do you
was
want
it
or
a
the
well,
other?
yeah,
Yeah,
because
what's the
was it,
consolation
and it
prize
was,
for not winning the Best Picture?
but I mean, really, if you're gonna give 1917, I think that's the award to give it. How
However-
great was that movie? And
Here's-
it's all directing.
Here's the thing, though. If we look at last year, to me, I mean, last year Roma was the best movie of the year. I think
Yeah.
by far, easily.
Oh, were they like, we already gave it to a brown person? We can't do it.
They're not.
Not
they're
wrong.
not. They weren't gonna give Best Picture at all
Yeah.
because it was a Netflix movie, right?
Yeah.
So they gave it Best Director.
Mhm.
Here's the thing: Parasite is a foreign film.
Yeah.
They're probably not gonna give Best Picture to a foreign film, so they might give it Best Director.
That's
But-
I know that.
However, the curveball is we already have it winning international feature, which
That-
could be it's
It could take.
No,
No,
because
which is-
that's exactly what happened to Roma. Roma won
Yeah.
Best International Movie and it won Best Director. It wasn't gonna win Best Picture.
Yeah.
So it could follow that same path.
Yeah. But that's a. I don't. I look. If Parasite doesn't win Best Picture,
It's rigged.
I mean,
Dude,
we all
think
know
about it. Come on,
but
man.
I know it's not going to.
Fucking Green Book won Best Picture last year, man. Come on.
And it's a fucking war movie too.
Yeah.
At that, like, those are Oscar movies.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Jesus
said it.
fucking Christ. Like,
That's why it was disappointing that In the Army Now didn't get nominated for an Oscar. It was a war movie.
I just think
which one? The Nick Jonas one?
No, the one with Pauly Shore.
In 1994, it's an old movie.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's a classic.
It should have been nominated.
I just think because it's with all these awards, it's not always what's best, it's what's visible, right?
Yeah.
Because it's such a technical achievement, they can't not give it to Sam Mendes.
Yeah, I agree.
Look, I don't want him to win, but it just seems like they are going to give it to him. But Scorsese.
What?
Like, no, that's the problem.
What? No.
No.
They're
It's a legacy.
almost.
I don't know because
No.
he's streaming. There's also that
But
Hollywood.
but also
versus
it's Scorsese, so people are
If-
just gonna
if
be like
he-
automatically like, oh yeah, it's Scorsese.
If he has a chance,
Because they didn't
he
watch the
does have
movie.
a point, yeah. But
Yeah,
it's so
3 hours
far
long.
down the list. I don't think.
Look,
No way.
because like okay,
We could be over betting on Parasite here. It could
Yeah.
be shut out.
yeah, because
so
this is
sad.
this is probably what's gonna happen. They're gonna give Parasite international feature, which is gonna sadly eliminate it from directing
And Best Picture.
and Best Picture.
Yeah.
So that's gonna open up everything else. So it's gonna be like, okay, you won
Even
your
if
award.
that's true, though, the 1917 is such a standout
Yeah.
that it can't possibly lose.
It's kind of like how you didn't notice the editing because it supposedly wasn't there.
Yeah.
You notice the directing because it's very much
there-
there. It's all
But-
directed.
You're all doing the like if it's like stats on like
Yeah,
I mean,
it
he's
really is.
completely right though. He's completely right.
I see his
Your
point,
math
and
is
it
right,
could
yeah.
very well happen.
Yeah, because like, okay, they're like, you won your award, Parasite. You should be happy with that, which sucks, because it's like, even though it's like a best picture in international or the best one like outside of the U.S., like it's belittled, because it's not
Here's
the
the
best
thing,
picture.
though. It could be a situation where like one movie kind of like dominates the night, right? That could be 1917,
Which
and it's not going to be The Irishman, right? It just can't be.
yeah,
oh
The only other option is 1917 here, so it could be in
So-
like headed that way.
yeah. So for directing, I think it's gonna be Sam Mendes. I think that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna count out like Scorsese. I think
That's the dark. It's definitely
yeah,
a dark
I think
horse,
that's
yeah.
the dark horse there
Yeah.
because of just simply the name.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are just gonna be like, "Oh, it's Scorsese," even though they might not have seen the movie. They're gonna be like, "It's Scorsese."
he's lost so many
And
times.
it could be like a thing where it's like,
But
you know,
it's still Scorsese.
The visibility thing where they did the whole de-aging thing. They're gonna be like, oh my god, that's amazing.
but it wasn't.
After he bashed Avengers.
I just remembered something. In lead role and acting. What about the dad from Parasite? He should have been
Yeah.
nominated, right?
No one was.
Oh, that's
nominated for
We
right.
Parasite
could we
then.
could get into a discussion on like snubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so-
Because I was
yeah.
like, just thought about it right now.
All right. So is
Did
everyone
everyone
with
make their pick?
Gino, did you make
I-
a pick?
Oh, yeah, same with Robert.
1917.
1917.
yeah, I jumped in on that boat as well.
You,
So we're all going to war with 1917.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
We're in the trenches of 1917. So now,
Can I
So
go
Best-
first?
this is
Drum roll.
Best picture.
best picture. Let me read off the names here.
drum roll.
Ford v Ferrari, which has absolutely no chance of winning.
Yeah.
The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. You want to go first, so let's
Alright,
see where
man.
your money is.
Real shit though, like heart and money.
He's gonna go Once Upon a Time.
Ford and Ferrari, dude.
What?
Nah. I was just slaying.
That was a good one.
Nah, man. Heart and I really think I put my money on it is Parasite. They're gonna steal the show. They're gonna do it, dude. They're gonna
Mike,
win it.
Well, our heart's too much into Parasite here. We're
But
gonna
I
be
think-
heartbroken.
I think everyone's heart is in Parasite. So I kind of think that so much, like all the hype that Parasite does deserve, I think that might be weighing on the Academy.
No,
I think that might influence them a little bit.
no. I think
Green Book, man. Green
Well,
Book.
Green Book won.
Yeah.
No.
That I think that gives
No,
you something.
But I think because I've heard this before, where it's everybody's like, oh, Parasite, that's gonna win for sure or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna vote for it. I'm gonna vote for another one because it's probably already gonna get no, because everyone's gonna vote for it already. So it's just like, so I'll just give somebody else
And
somebody else a chance. So it cancels
Yeah.
the good part of it cancels it out because
everyone
everybody's
already knows how good it is.
because everyone assumes people are already gonna vote for it enough where they're like, I'll just maybe go somewhere else, and then it loses the actual votes because of that.
It's like people who voted for Trump. Like, everybody's gonna vote for Hillary. I'll throw in a vote for Trump.
I'm gonna go with Parasite.
Parasite?
She's locking it in.
She locked it in.
I locked it in too.
Her tickets in. Here's the thing. Best Picture, I think, has a weird they don't just count the votes and give it to the top one. They do a weird percentage thing, and that's why you always see movies it's how the fuck did that win, right?
What's the percentage?
It's a weird thing they do.
This is the first time
that.
hearing about
That's where what I was saying. That's where that kind of comes in.
They eliminate it by percentages, so you have there's a chance of a movie that did it. Okay, so I think they do first, second, third, right?
Yeah.
The voters.
Like the runners up.
And based on the percentages, you could have a movie that had more third place votes win out. Because let's say Irishman, 1917, and all that, they split the number ones, right? Mm-hmm. They're split up.
Yeah.
But yet, let's just say Irishman was number 3 on everybody's list.
So now they put that one up there?
That because it has more percentages will rise to the top.
It's a
weird thing. That's why fucking Green Book wins. That's why fucking Crash. Remember years ago wins.
Oh, shit.
It's the whole
it's
electoral college versus popular vote kind of
That's
thing.
why it's a weird thing. That's why you can never tell. So because you have, let's just say, Parasite, 1917 are the real chances of winning here. Let's just throw in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because that's for sure is going to get number 1 votes, right?
Yeah.
Those 3 movies will split the votes, right? Because you have there's going to be so much passion for 1917 and Parasite, that's going to split it up.
Yeah.
And that will leave room
for the Irish,
a dark horse to come up. Not Irish, because
Once
it's a
Upon a
Netflix
Time.
movie.
You really weren't gonna.
That being said, I can't vote against my heart. I'm going Parasite. Fuck 1917.
You already gave it directing.
I can't believe Ricardo, you didn't go with
your Tarantino.
Once Upon a Time.
No, dude. I like Once Upon a Time a lot and everything, But Parasite was fucking.
You're not an Academy voter.
Come on.
He writes on his ballot. Come on.
It was the best.
It literally is on his. Come on.
It was one of the best movies I've seen in fucking
forever.
Years.
Yeah.
When he's presenting, and the award goes to Come on.
Dude, imagine they mess up like last time. Damn. That shit would be fucked up.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Imagine?
Dude.
Who nominated that shit? How many baskets
Why
did they
that
send
get
out?
nominated? 2 white dudes. Oh, for sure. Let's nominate that.
Tino.
So quiet over there.
It's because I'm really looking at this list, and I'm there's 2 out of 3 I really want from my heart. But you know what? I'm going for Parasite too, man. That one stole my my mind.
Yeah.
It just blew, mind blown. I remember that emoji I sent you guys, mind blown the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
That was me after watching the movie.
Yeah.
Gio.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my money and go with Parasite.
Oh.
We're all going with our heart here.
Parasite, yeah.
Just burn it.
We're gonna be so wrong.
That's why we burn it.
No, dude, we're not.
It'll keep us warm.
It's gonna win.
I
want
want
it
it
to
to win. I think it has a really good shot. If any movie has a shot to kind of break that mold, I think this is the one.
Yeah.
But I just know that you're gonna say 1917. And I was like, oh fuck, here we go again. Green Book again,
Dude,
I
imagine
this one was better than
Ford
Green
versus
Book, if that makes
Ferrari.
you feel
Yeah.
Ford versus Ferrari. This was are gonna be eating
However,
They're not even at home. They're not gonna bother showing up. Why even bother showing up? Same with Brian Johnson. You think you guys are gonna be there?
he wants a free meal.
They don't give meals. It's the Golden Globes.
After parties.
Yeah.
It's what?
Though, in all fairness, if we go maybe by the bracket, do you think if canceling each other out, do you think Joker would be like that?
God, no.
I think they know better.
No.
It got some nominations.
The
Good.
world will burn. It'll be literally like the end of Joker. Somebody's gonna shoot Bruce Wayne's parents.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not even real.
All right, so those are our picks. So go ahead and go to Vegas and submit your tickets, and then
Don't call us if you
write
need
to
your
us
money.
later.
Just send us our share if we
Yeah.
were right. If you want some money off of us.
Yeah.
We'll post
Or you
our
could,
votes online so you can see what we did.
We'll have an open hotline which you could call for our picks. It's $1 a minute. So just
It's a 900 number.
It's mostly me answering the phone, going, "Hi there."
No, and the answer to the phone is like, there are many factors. All right, Ricardo, you kind of brought this up, but snubs. Anything you feel like they got snubbed out of this?
Yeah,
Gerwig.
yeah.
Best director, right? Yeah.
Oh shit,
For
you're
Little
right.
Women,
Yes.
Yeah.
Like why was
Oh, that's
not
another
why
one.
was she not in there? Like her movie's nominated for other categories, so it doesn't make sense to not put her in for director.
That's a shame.
And it was
'cause-
a really
yeah.
well directed movie.
Because you could, looking at this list, they're all guys. But let's be honest, The Irishman, come on. Martin Scorsese, I love him, but this is not his best work, right?
Yeah.
You could remove him off that list.
Yeah,
Todd
but-
Phillips for Joker.
But they're
Let's get him off there, too.
Kind of like what...
Quentin Tarantino for The Feet. Come on, we could. Off the top of my head, there's Greta Gerwig. There's the lady who directed A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. You could have shoved that
Oh
in there.
yeah, true.
right?
Because what's his face was nominated.
Yeah.
No, but it's dumb
you
because
had options.
yeah, and then like, what is there a limit? We could.
No, they
Adam
extended
Sandler.
it.
There's 5. No, that's only for Best Picture.
No, I'm like, you extended for Best Picture.
No,
Extend
fuck
for directing.
extending. Don't nominate these other motherfuckers who don't deserve it. Uncut Gems, I felt like could have been thrown into some categories. Fuck, give
Screen-
Adam Sandler, screenplay.
Screenplay.
Adam Sandler for acting. I know
Yeah.
everybody hates him, but it could have been a nice little award.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
he did well in that movie. I don't think he deserved it. I don't think he
True,
got a
but that could be
nomination.
said about a lot of these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
like,
So if
you
you
know,
threw him in there,
Yeah.
If you have Knives Out in there, you could have just put Uncut
Oh,
Gems
for
in there.
screenplay, I think Uncut Gems can be there. But for actor, I wouldn't nominate what's his face.
Just give him the, invite him. That's it. Just invite him. You didn't have to win.
Well,
But for sure, leading role should have been. I don't know his name. The dad from Parasite, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking
Yeah.
like
A
was.
lot of the actors.
Yeah,
in that
dude.
movie,
Yeah. They should be in leading.
It doesn't make
actor
sense.
and actress.
That one doesn't
and
make
in,
sense.
in supporting role.
Are they not allowed to
Well,
get
no,
nominated?
because they're speaking Korean and people watching are like, how do I tell if that's good or not?
Did you fucking? That's the thing. Did you notice that movie was in another language? No. Like you fucking.
I didn't know these motherfuckers that vote.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, right? Like you can't make that argument that they're speaking Korean. so I
No,
don't
you
know.
can.
Like,
Because look, this is
no,
how the voting works.
I
They
know.
campaign.
Wait.
They send their
I
fucking
know, I
movies
know.
with a gift basket
I know
to
that.
these people.
I know.
Right? They imagine they get like 20 of them.
I know.
When they get to the Korean film and they go, I gotta read subtitles.
Yeah,
Ugh.
for sure.
Hold on,
I
hold
know
on.
that's
I'll just
how
vote for it
works,
because
but
everybody else
yeah.
says.
Wait, hold on, though. Didn't The Artist win, like, Best Picture years ago?
That was a silent film.
That's why. That's even worse.
Because that's a gimmick. That's a gimmick that got. Think about it. Nobody thinks about that movie. Their stars went nowhere. The director went nowhere.
Nowhere.
Because it was a gimmick
I
that
don't
just.
remember.
I don't know how the fuck. That's another one
I
where you
think
go,
I
how the fuck did that win? You know?
Oh, hey, trip out on this. Another one for leading role. The little kid from fucking
Jojo?
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
could
why
happen.
is he not? Why is Scarlett Johansson here instead of him? That was his movie.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
she's there twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Well, they're not
That
even in the
little
same
boy-
category.
that little
Just
boy-
get nominated.
Okay,
Just give
I
him
mean,
a nomination.
But okay, look, if you're
No,
if
but-
you're like, who am I gonna nominate from this movie for a leading role? You're really gonna pick Scarlett Johansson over the little kid?
Well, because the kid's an unknown. Is his first role.
No, but in all
I
fairness,
wanted-
there's been kids that have
Seeking
won
True, very
Yeah.
true, yes. Yeah.
freaking the Academy Award, even on their,
Yeah.
like, first shot. So.
Yeah.
So give him at least a nomination. That's why it doesn't
Yeah,
make
I agree.
sense.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Fucked
That
up.
was a total miss.
Because I think he
Yeah.
had been nominated for the Golden Globe
Yeah.
for lead actor.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
really?
right.
He was?
Yeah, I think he was
Shit.
nominated. I don't think he
That
of course
is
he didn't
bullshit.
win. But
The little kid who played Bruce Wayne could have been nominated for Best Supporting Role.
oh God, stop!
Over Joaquin Phoenix?
No Love for Horror, Midsummer. Could have
Midsummer.
been nominated. Best Director, Ari Aster. Best Actress, for Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
That could have been nominated. Best Cinematography could have been nominated there.
Best directing.
No Love for.
Cinematography for sure, because I mean
Yeah.
they're not gonna nominate a horror,
Of course
thriller,
not,
whatever for
Um,
anything.
No love for that. Us, you could have nominated Lupita for Best
man.
Actress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Missed
was last
opportunity
year.
there. Yeah.
No, because it was in a racist film, right?
Yeah, it wasn't like, people didn't like, it wasn't as digestible as Get Out.
Yeah.
What about visual effects, you guys?
Hey,
God.
you know what? You know what? The Uncut Gems too.
Cats for visual effects.
Ew.
Oh, another snub. Best original song. Taylor Swift song from Cats.
Have any of you guys watched
Beautiful
it?
Ghost.
I haven't even heard
Snub.
that.
Snub.
No one watched
I
Cats?
watched
Oh,
it.
you did?
Oh,
Tell
I
us
did.
about this. What
The first time I
You asked for your money
okay,
back?
I wanted to see it because when the trailer came out, everybody went insane and we were all
Yeah.
laughing. And I was like, look at the amount of entertainment we're getting just from the trailer.
Yeah.
Imagine going to watch a movie; it's gonna be a hell of a good time. So I want to watch it, and it was just like, what am I watching? But I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I was like,
Oh, really?
it's
yeah?
like in a kind of campy way, right? And I want to watch it again with like kind of
Oh,
like how you
shit.
guys watched The Room,
Yeah.
like in a room where
Yeah,
it's
'cause
like
like
everybody's
game-
in on the joke,
Yeah.
right?
A game developed.
Yeah. So that, like, Gio and Gino have The Room. People have Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And
I'm
now
gonna
you
have
have
cats.
cats.
Yeah. I honestly
Robert's
really
a
enjoy
cat
watching
man.
the movie.
He's gonna go to the movie with his
But
cat ears.
Best, yeah,
and
best
everything.
best original song, Beautiful Ghost, Taylor Swift, snub.
I think only you.
At best visual effects, because if you see them, they have like human hands. Some of them have
Ew.
sneakers.
Yeah.
And those are visual.
They're-
They
they're
weren't
so
actually
good.
wearing sneakers?
No, yeah, everything is rendered out in a
Why?
computer. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
don't
They had to
know.
send
Why not
another
That's why
put
when you're
some
watching
shoes
the
on.
movie, you're like, why? Why did this happen?
Did you watch the first cut or the second
Oh
cut?
yeah, I saw both.
Oh,
of
there's
them.
two
Yeah.
cuts?
So what happened was they were fairly rushed even to make it to the premiere.
Yeah.
So even the one I think they had at the premiere wasn't
It's,
Why
done.
would they?
it's still even titled like
No.
VO1,
Yeah.
not
the-
final.
Yeah.
in within the first weekend because I knew people that want to go see it. They're like, yeah, at one point her hand is a human hand instead of a cat hand.
Oh, no, they didn't even
What?
finish it.
So they
Fixed it. And
They fixed
sent
it.
Another version
They
out
sent
to
a
theaters,
revised
yeah.
version to theater.
Final.
VO,
Yeah.
final,
Yeah.
final, do
Yeah.
not delete.
Este es ya no más. Final.
What is
Yeah.
going on? They just gave
So,
up. Or
in all
something?
fairness, like I'm surprised they haven't gotten sued yet for like selling an unfinished product.
No,
no,
a
no,
lot of
no,
movies.
they're
that do
probably
that.
ignoring
No,
one.
but that's what
Just-
this one was. Like this one, they legitimately went
To be
out
honest, though,
and said like,
I-
"Hey, yeah, we're sending another version because that one
Damn.
wasn't fully rendered.
I saw both versions. I didn't notice the difference.
It wasn't gonna
enjoyed
fix the
both.
acting or
Yeah.
anything."
And original score, Uncut Gems should have been there too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
one
really
was
like
so
that one, too.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
they didn't have
Uncut
money.
Gems
Yeah,
If it
got
was
snubbed.
there,
Yeah, for sure.
I
They didn't have
probably would
fucking
have
money.
given it to that.
For
I
what?
would have given score
Yeah,
to
right.
Uncut Gems.
So good. But there's because
That really stood out.
I'm thinking because they're like nobodies, right? Or I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're still a little too like
They're
under
still
the
too
radar.
small.
Yeah, right.
But, they'll
But
get
I mean,
there.
this one's definitely the one that put them on,
Yeah.
like everyone's book. So
Oh, best documentary feature. I think the only documentary I saw this year, Apollo 11, about the moon landing.
Oh,
Fucking amazing documentary.
Oh,
I
so
saw
it got
in
snubbed?
IMAX. It's snubbed.
ah,
Real,
shit, that's
yeah.
you know. So like,
Oh, here's another snub.
nasty.
Best actor in a supporting role, Will Smith is the genie in the line.
I thought you were gonna say Gemini Man.
Oh yeah, he could have been nominated twice.
Two Will Smiths show up from opposite sides of the stage
Uh-huh.
to accept the award.
That'd be
Oh,
interesting.
here's a snub. I think Gino will agree with. Avengers got shut out and everything, right?
Good.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got one.
They got visual
They
effects.
got visual effects.
No,
I give
but
them
they were
that
really
one.
pushing for. I think for a time they were pushing for Robert Downey Jr.
he should have. He should have though.
They'll
Get
probably win
nominated?
visual effects. So
Yeah.
No, but I mean, for acting wise, I would have. It would have been nice to have Robert Downey
Right.
Jr.
Just
Yeah,
just
Robert
the
Downey Jr.
nomination.
Yeah.
maybe he'll get nominated for Doolittle.
Mm,
Oh wait, no, that was last year too, huh?
No,
No,
that's
it's this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah. Oh, keep fingers crossed.
For the next Academy Awards.
Fingers crossed.
That's our picks. I mean, I don't know if you agree or disagree with us.
Let us know on Instagram what you guys think.
And out delete reviews, one word, and Twitter at and out delete. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know how you guys feel. You can talk shit if you want directly at me. If you want, Gino, you're an asshole. Blah 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 blah. Or that's an example. Or just call the hotline we have. You know, so I can be like, hello there. This is
It's
our
just
pick.
Gino
$1
breathing.
a minute. Don't forget that.
Me just breathing. $1 a minute. Call now. Well, that's our show. Tune in next time. Good night. Just recently, Kobe Bryant and his daughter died with 7 other people in a helicopter crash. And to be honest, we were all affected by this. We adored Kobe. We all loved Kobe as both a basketball player and as a person. We were surprised that he won an Oscar for his short animated film. To be honest, I was mostly affected by it because I had a lot of memories with him when he just started with the Lakers. Me and my brother used to play in the backyard after his games, trying to do the same thing he would do. So, I was really hurt by it. So Kobe, rest in peace. Gianna, rest in peace. The rest, I'm sorry I can't name them all, but rest in peace as well. So, I just want to have a moment to play a little snippet of Kobe.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys. And I love you guys. And my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. For all the hours I spent in the gym working and training. And Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.